back when Mace was like this big, look at him. He's literally smaller than the Westie there. He was so tiny, so unferocious. I mean, just listen to him here. Around those time those videos were taken, we went to a park. He was very tiny, very unintimidating, and I was sitting on the ground just like throwing his toy for him while he played. And a man approached us and he scared me bad enough that after he left, I ran to my car and I called my best friend at the time. And I was like, this guy just thought about stealing my dog. I think he was about to steal Mace from me. And she said, Kate, like, I love you, but you're so neurotic. Nobody was going to try and steal your dog. I said, okay, but listen to the story. We're sitting in the park. We're alone. It's like 2 p.m. on a weekday. The park is empty, but it felt safe. And this very large man approached me while Mason was playing, and he immediately said, that's a beautiful dog. That looks expensive. And I always get so defensive over people giving me a hard time for him not being an adopted dog. And I was like, yeah, I did pay a lot of money for him, but I'm training him to be a PTSD dog. He has really specific services he's going to need to be able to perform. And then this guy said, an expensive dog like that, you probably got a microchip, huh? And I was like, yes. And he said, so how well does a microchip work? And I said, excuse me? And he said, like, can you track it through your phone or what? And immediately just like alarm bells started going off in my head because I'm realizing we're alone in this giant park, not even close to a street, not where people can see us. And I'm this tiny person with this tiny, itty bitty, expensive looking puppy. And I'm on the ground. I'm not even able to quickly run. So I just started making stuff up. Because if your dog's microchipped, you know that the way it works is they scan for the microchip. There's a phone number, an address, information on the chip. You can't actually track the chip. So when this guy said, can you track the chip from your phone? I was like, yes, absolutely. I can track it from my phone. And then I saw his eyes go from my puppy to my phone that was lying in the grass. And I said, and my laptop. And if I go to the vet, they can pull up the information and track it as well. And he said, the vet can track your dog? And I was like, yeah, the vet can track the dog and they can share the information with the police. That way, like, we can send animal control to go pick him up or the police to go pick him up if he gets lost. And the guy was like, wow, that's some pretty impressive technology there. And then he just walked away. And I don't care what his intentions were. That's kind of a creepy interaction to be like, is that an expensive dog? What would happen if you lost him? When I told that story to my friend, she was like, oh my God, that guy was totally gonna steal Mason from you. I just feel really bad for people with small, expensive dogs, because they must just be easy targets. Because at least now, I mean, he doesn't look ferocious, but he is.